The aspect that many people latched onto with the Until Dawn game was the impact the player had on the story. The decisions you made would decide the fate of every character. That level of immersion with the characters is what gave the game such a wide audience. The film smartly doesn't try to copy that one for one. Instead, it incorporates the aspect of video games into the plot. The characters in the film are caught in a sort of death loop, having to find their way out of a haunted house while being killed by various horror monsters. They essentially have a singular save point during the night, so whenever they don't make it, they respawn back to that save point. This not only made for a true video game feel, but also allowed the filmmakers to showcase a wide range of terrifying monsters. Seeing the characters we like die repeatedly helps us connect with them. We know precisely what is in store for them if they fail, making the stakes that much higher. The characters in the film are entirely new, except for one major exception. Dr. Hill, as played by Peter Stormare, is a significant character in both the game and film. In the game, whenever a character dies, we immediately go to a psychology office where Dr. Hill is present to offer words of wisdom, as well as the occasional choice. He has an ominous presence. Something seems off about him, but it's hard to say what. Whether or not the killer Josh is alive at the end dictates whether we see Dr. Hill again. Yet this is another way the game shows us that their choices matter. The film takes a different approach to the character. Rather than being agnostic about the situation, Hill is presented more as the antagonist in the movie. His helpful hints are not nearly as useful as he wants to watch these kids die to study them. Making him the big bad of the film isn't the worst thing, as it gives the finale quite a climactic ending. Another way the film differentiates itself is through its horror elements. The game is more focused on a human killer, with your character finding clues to figure out who it could be, while you encounter these Wendigo creatures, which confirms a supernatural element that is not the crux of the story. The film, however, goes all out with its supernatural horror creatures. From scary old ladies to giants, the film is jam-packed with both classic and contemporary horror imagery. This inclusion was quite surprising and refreshing, making the film stand on its own while drawing inspiration from the game. The newest trend in Hollywood is adapting video games into film and television. Despite the lack of success with video game adaptations years ago, projects like Until Dawn and The Last of Us prove this can be done. What did you think of the changes from the game to film? Head down to the comments and let us know. Thanks for watching ScreenRant, and we'll see you next time.